So good morning, everybody. This is Carlos, the running jackal, dazed and confused. Thank you. Excuse me, that was my porridge and the Ford truck making the noise. I'm just starting off my 3-hour epic adventure with you. I'm using my iSmooth Run app today because I was noticing that my other app, the one that I prefer, has quite a high drain on the battery. So I've switched back to a simpler program, I believe. I think the other one is carrying too much data. Like, it's carrying a lot of information that I don't really need to have. Mapping, in particular, carries maps. So I can, even when I'm offline, I can see exactly where the trails are. The reason I say I'm dazed and confused is because I just heard I just heard from Norma that Mavis hurt her leg getting into Alan's car on her way to church this morning. Poor girl. I just got her ready for breakfast and came home to relax. And she hurts herself getting into a car. Her leg has had various bumps in the past few years. She's not very careful how she swings her leg around. She didn't go to church. They had to call the paramedics, and they took her to the Jubilee Hospital, probably to stop the bleeding. Dazed and confused. There's not much I can do to help her, really. I don't drive anymore. And Norma has the car, so she's going to wait and bring Mavis back when she's discharged. Cedar Hill Road. Just coming up on 10 minutes. I'm wearing my Camelback hydration unit with about 800 mils of iced tea. Which I will be reminded to drink every 30 minutes, I believe. Yep, any second now. My app should say something.
Workout average pace, 6 minutes, 39 seconds per kilometer.
6:39. So I'm already behind the pace in the first 10 minutes. That's always the case. The first kilometer is always a bit wacky. My heart is racing at the moment, so I'm taking a heart-happy hill break. It's too early to be hyperventilating. I will be probably out for close to 3 hours today. Maybe 3:10, 3:15. Obviously I can't record my entire run with my voice recorder. Morning. So I will probably take a few recording breaks along the way. My next reminder will be 20 minutes with a pace, which should be closer to 6:20 by then. I'll see if I can remember, to put on the voice recorder to catch the 20 minutes. I'll be on Lockside then, heading out towards the pigs and beyond. I know it's round trip of about 28k on the bicycle to the pigs, and I should be going 1 kilometer further than the pigs. So until later, I will press pause on my recorder and think of something to say when I get back. So I know from previous runs that this is around the 3 kilometer mark. So the 20-minute reminder should come very soon. Also, 3 sevens are 21. Mind you, with this noise, I could easily miss it. But I should be getting pretty close to my pace now. 6:20 pace. Which is about an hour and 3 minutes for 10 kilometers. I'm going up again now. Feeling a little bit heavy today because of the camelback. Hello. And my sweatshirt. So I will walk this other little blip on my landscape. I often walk this one on the way back. It's pretty much just steep on both sides. Trying to stay in that hot, happy zone. when I warm up, it'll be a lot easier for me to stay in that hot, happy zone, mainly because all the hills will be behind me by then. I think I must have missed it. I missed the girl. The announcement eluded me. Nope. You heard it, but I didn't. That red Toyota was just too noisy. So, what was it? 6:22? Anyway, I could wait another 10 minutes to find out. Pretty much in cruise control now for all you cadence freaks. This is about 88. Just approaching the Blenkinsop Trestle Bridge, which is where the bronze statue of Roy is standing, leaning on the balustrade. My next reminder will be pace and hydration reminder. Saw that guy yesterday. He's one big Indian man. Native American First Nations person. So I'm on the trestle now. You can hear the wood beneath my feet. Half an hour coming up of running. Today I'm wearing the bandana that Alan sent me. The Bone Shaker bandana from the Amsterdam brewery. Hi. Hello, Roy. I'm now over the water. I hope this is coming through loud and clear. I heard Norman yesterday, his slightly shorter show. I enjoyed it, as always, very relaxing. As I step off the bridge. I'm back onto the gravel, approaching 5k. So unless I've sped up, I should be getting my reminder quite soon. I will walk as I drink. The Camelback has a spout. It's clipped to my shoulder straps. So it's riding quite snug. Quite snug. Should not have any chafing issues. also had to burp the bag to get rid of the surplus air, which you'd be hearing as a slosh, 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 slosh. Hi. You might occasionally hear a tap on the microphone. That's just the strap from my camelback flapping around.
6 minutes, 24 seconds per kilometer. Time for hydration.
Okay, so we got them both. 6:24. It's coming down. 4 seconds a kilometer quicker will put me on pace. Average pace for the whole workout so far. That is why I like average pace. Let me take a drink. It's always worth taking quite a lot of fuel on the first drink. Hello. I belched the bag earlier. I burped the bag, now I've burped the iced tea. But it's just about right. I taste, and it tastes like about the sweetness of iced tea from the can, but without the bubbles. So I'll get back to you at around the 40-minute mark, okay? See you later. The long train of cyclists. About 7 of them just went by me. The thing about Mavis is she takes diuretics and blood thinners, and her skin is like rice paper. I noticed this morning when I was putting on her tight shoes that her foot was quite swollen. Both her ankles were swollen. So it's like pricking a balloon. Anyway, I hope she stops bleeding pretty quick and they don't have to give her stitches. But who knows how thin her blood is. There's the woodpecker. Should be coming up on 40 minutes quite soon. Hello. As I approach Royal Oak Drive, I have to cross Royal Oak Drive and continue along Lockside. This is the converted rail trail that I have been doing a lot of recently.
Workout average pace, 6 minutes, 21 seconds per kilometer.
6:21. Almost bang on. That's over 5 kilometres, 5.5 kilometres, 40 minutes. Probably closer to 6. Hello. I don't think anybody who has passed me today has been younger than me. But they've been all on bikes. Hi. So I'm now seeing runners coming towards me. Hello. On Friday, I bumped into the legend, Morris. Hi. Morris Tarrant, the phenom, the octogenarian. He used to win all his age groups, and he was commiserating that he can't run 10k in under an hour 15 nowadays, which is probably about, I don't know, in his heyday, probably when he was 60, he was running 42 minutes 10k's. Still, hi. Since then he's lost his wife and gained another 25 years. I think he's 85 now. Well, he was running along here on Friday, and they were doing, him and his daughter were doing 9 minutes and 1 minute. And I said to him, what, 9 hard and 1 easy? He said, no. He said, no. Those days are way behind me now. He and his daughter are going to run the 10k. The Times column is 10k. The one I have mentioned, hello, on and off for a while now, because I keep bumping into the potential winners of the race. They too train on Lochside, but they train on the paved city end of the trail. From now on, it's going to be mainly gravel and chip and dirt. So 6:21, and that's with some walking, some heart happy walking. This one will probably be my quickest split. Probably get me under the 6:20 mark. But hopefully not too far under. We're talking about averaging out over 7 kilometres. Seven sevens are what, 49? 6 6 is 36. 7 6 is 42 maybe. I don't know. I'll get my math a little clearer in my head a little later when I'm going by the pigs. Just passing McMinn park where Mrs. Jackal wants to come and practice pickleball. She has become very fond of pickleball just lately. She does pickleball about 5 days a week now. But I think what it is to make it more economical for them. They book the courts, so they spread the expense over 6 or 8 people, and they play doubles, that kind of thing. Get their money's worth. Not too sure what pickleball is all about, but it seems to be very popular these days. Maxine Lane. The next landmark for me will be Claremont Avenue. Since I spoke to you last, I've seen Lisa and Craig. Lisa was with her daughter and her dog chatting to a runner. She must live around here. And Craig was on his bike cycling towards me. Hopefully I'll be able to do this as one file when I get back. I will be having my last bottle of homebrew. Excuse me. I should have belched when the car was a little louder, using the cars as belch screens. My next reminder will be the hour, and I will get the pace and my hydration reminder. So far, so good. I'll be getting back off this pavement section onto gravel quite soon. These little strips are paved for the people with the views from Cordova Bay Ridge across to San Juan Island. These are pretty ritzy properties. Passing the Dumac turnoff. I heard 6:20 while I wasn't recording, so that's good. I'm on pace. I could probably afford to slow a little bit. Because I don't envisage having to stop very much, apart from my hydration break. I will walk as I drink. I have picked up quite a few new listeners. Thank you. I appreciate that. more women. I appreciate that too. You know how I always let YouTube decide what I watch on my little laptop? Well, they've been showing me some very interesting history videos. They must have figured out that I'm a bit of a history buff. Hi. I don't really retain too much of the data. It's just, I find it quite soothing just listening to them explain in layman's terms things. They've also started showing me stuff on metallurgy. I've learned all about mining and bauxite and aluminum and silver, all the minerals.
6 minutes, 16 seconds per kilometer. Park for hydration.
Alright, you see, 6:16. You hear that? That was the back pressure on the camelback. I have a drippy nipple. I hear small children behind me. They must be on bikes. It's getting a little complicated here. Hello. Thank you. Hi. I'm going the same way as they are. Up to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4 little girls on their little bikes. And one dad at the front. I hear more behind. We have a convoy. I hope they push the button for me. I could probably afford to walk a little bit now. Wow, lots of them now. 8 kids, another parent,
I want to
9
start getting
kids.
into cycling a lot more just because I gotta figure something out. Like for
Another parent
I'm not doing hockey anymore.
and a trailer.
It's too hard on my body.
I think we're crossing.
Pardon me?
I diagonalized, so I got ahead of them. They waited for me. Hi. They waited for me. Those other 2 cyclists were young bucks. Hello again. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all passing me now. 5. They all seem to be girls. 6. A parent with a trailer. 7. And another parent. Oh yeah, I think this is the caboose. That's a big group of kids. You know how I was saying that the only people passing me were all older than me? Not so just now. They were all young enough to be my grandchildren. Well, since I spoke to you last, I passed the kiddos again. They were having a little regrouping. They find the gravel surface a little harder to pedal on. That's a pretty large group. They'll be probably stopping at the pigs to regroup. I'm just coming up on 12.5 kilometres. This is where I turned on Friday when I did 25.
While we wait, you can take a quick break while we wait for the others.
We're almost at the pig farm. I switched my recorder back to my right hand. I don't think it really matters. The occasional tap from the strap high. Well, I'm going to walk now because I'm getting close to the pig farm, and the kids, the armada of kids, the convoy of kids is about to pass me, and there is also a train of horses being led. Yeah, don't want to spook the horses. Hello. Hi.
Yep.
Good horses, good horses. Hi. Sometimes the cadence of a runner is enough. Hi. To spook the horses. I hope the cyclists don't spook the horses. Here they come. They're crossing now. Luckily, each horse is being led by a trainer with a train, sort of a rope coming off the muzzle, or the bit, I should say. I'm going to let the kids pass me. Okay, off you go. You're almost at the pig farm.
6 minutes, 15 seconds per kilometer.
You're almost at the pigs.
I smell the pig.
Yep, they're just ahead. Hi. My turn. smell the pigs! I smell the pigs! Well, I've still got another 2.5 kilometres to go, and then I shall start heading back. At the turnaround point, I will see how much I have actually recorded today. I might well have enough for a show. Then I can concentrate on my breathing and my hydration on the way back. But I did hear a 6 minutes 14 pace, so I'm still ahead of my pace. So the nice thing about having two different parameters for timing is that one is based on distance, but the other one is based on time. As I go past the pigs,
If it's down, we might as well just leave it, I guess.
they all stopped to feed the pigs. So even when I was stopped to let the kids through, the pace timer came in at that would have been the 50-minute mark maybe, or the hour 10. I lose track now. I know I should be turning around about 1:35 and heading back. Then it will say to me, halfway to your goal. And then I will check my stats from the voice recorder. Hi. Hello. So I'm once again ahead of the kiddos. I don't know if they're coming any further. Maybe the pigs was their destination today. Well, I just caught up with a group of cyclists that went by me way back at the 4-kilometre mark. These were the people that I was saying who were older than me. They took a little scenic detour on Hunt Road. So I heard Jim's show as well earlier on in the week. I think it dropped on Friday. There was a flurry of activities around this weekend. It's good to see. I think Adam is going to put out a show today sometime. So my next reminder will be 1:30, which will be a hydration reminder, and very close to my halfway to my goal. So it should be round about now.
Get me on the 30-year-old screen.
These are just paved farm access roads. As I approach the model aircraft airport, it's quite nice in the summer. Occasionally they have some kind of air show here, all with model planes. Well, maybe the kids didn't come this way. They might be heading back. I could see them on the way back. Mitchell Air Park, it's called, and there's quite a lot of activity here. I would say there was at least 5 planes trying to get airborne. I think they probably just fly one at a time. Excuse the sniffing. I remember once commenting with a guy, Stuart, from the Quadrathon podcast about when I was getting into recording audio, how it was tricky to edit out.
Workout average pace, 6 minutes, 15 seconds per kilometer. Time for hydration.
Okay, so everything is going good. I'm going to take my drink. Yeah, Stuart was saying if you edit out all the farts, belches and snorts, you wouldn't really have very much material and you'd spend pretty much all afternoon editing. So things started to slide a little bit. Let me just take my drink now as I step off the main trail. Time for a double swig today. On the way back, if I run out, I know there is a water fountain, so by then I might have finished all my iced tea. But it's better to be in me than in my camelback when I get home. I don't expect to arrive home with any fluid in my sack. In my camelback, I should say. Okay, so it's sounding like as if it's probably got about 100 mils left as I run the halfway to my goal, which will be coming up very soon. I will turn, check my stats, and then probably say goodbye to you. Concentrate, as I said, on my breathing and hydration on the way back. These are all cyclists now. Pretty nice road bikes.
Okay, gang's all here.
Yeah, I think I just saw Claire, the only girl in that group of cyclists. Come on, the ice smooth run lady. I want you to tell us to go home. Must be close. Must be really close. I mapped it with the mapping tool on the Daily Mile, and it was just before Island View Road. I started mapping my runs on the website as well as tracking them with my GPS, because some of these longer runs I found that my phone has died on me. That's just a feature of an old iPhone 4S, 2 years old, constant use. Mind you, I noticed Apple have come out with an iPhone SE, I think. I think that was the initials. It looks to me like it's just an upgraded iPhone 4S. Better camera, faster chip.
Halfway to your goal.
There you go. Halfway to my goal. Gonna cross sides here. Check my stats. Oh yes, we have a show. We have a 51-minute show. So this is the Running Jackal. Probably up to 52 minutes now. Saying goodbye for Sunday. Halfway through a 30k run. Bye bye.